Alrighty. Hey folks, we're back with some Crash Team Racing Nitro Fuel. Got another Grand Prix that just started today, the Rustland Grand Prix. Let's hear about it.
Coming at you live from Activision, this is CTR TV with your hosts, Chicken Stew. Guys? I'm being told our favorite feathered friends are too busy tearing up the tracks themselves. It seems it's up to me to do the talking. Roll the clip. This new Grand Prix takes an apocalyptic turn as drivers race down the long-forgotten remnants of a dried-up riverbed. Our future is looking grim, folks. And to make matters worse, courtesy of an outlandish amount of nuclear waste, comes a new contender, Megamix!
I'll crush you all like bugs.
Let's hope these new rides will help bring our drivers safely to the finish line. That's all for today, race fans. Drive fast, and don't forget to buckle up.
Yep. New track, new character, all the stuff we've come to know about the Grand Prix for the last couple months. So, I've already spent some stuff in the, I already spent some of my coins in the pit stop for a couple of things, which I'll show in a bit. But there's still some stuff left for me to purchase, but I thought to save my coins for now. Guys, to be honest, I'm not sure I'm a big fan of that Coco skin there. Probably just the makeup. It's like I just don't think it looks too good. Yeah, it looks kind of freaky. A little too freaky for me. I'm sure there'll be other skins for me to get. I actually have more skins unlocked in the PS4 version right now. Anywho, the first thing we're gonna do is the time trial for the brand new track, Megamix Mania. I think this is a pretty cool track. And there's my setup from last time I was playing this. Hasty and his legendary skin that you get for completing completing the Winter Festival Grand Prix Nitro Bar. Alright. I'm going to switch to, who do I have? Do I have? No, I don't have. And I don't have Tiny's yet. I do have Cortexes. I'll probably go with Crash. This is Crash's new skin, Rustland Crash. It's basically a new version of the Biker Crash skin. I love the Biker Crash skin, such an excellent reference to Warp. Anyway, yep, is that basically all the default 8 characters from, like the starting 8 characters from the original CTR all got new skins. Crash, Cortex, Tiny, Coco, and Jin, Dingo Dow, Polar, and Pearl all got new skins. These Cortexes I haven't unlocked. I think it's pretty cool. And Tiny's new skin. Can't exactly see it as well because it says unlockable on the pit stop. But I think that's a pretty good one. I think this is still my favorite Tiny skin so far, Werewolf Tiny. But this one's not bad. And we have Rustland Coco. So I guess I can get used to it, but I don't know. My makeup's still not doing it for me on that one. Then we have Rustland Engine. I've yet to get a skin for Engine, and I'm not really sure if I'll get this one because I don't really play Engine like at all. Actually, maybe you can try and get this crash test dummy engine sometimes. The ship engine one's not too bad. I just haven't felt the need to purchase a legendary skin for engine because I don't play him like at all, pretty much. And we have Rustland Dingodile. I've heard this skin gives him a chainsaw, which sounds awesome. And this skin does look pretty cool, so I hope to get this one soon. Which I know I can since I obviously have the money for it. And then we have Rustland Polar. Rocking that purple mohawk. Looking a lot more happy than he is on his picture. You can't really see in the picture, but he's got like a mean face going on in his little icon picture there of the skin. And we got Rustland Purra, which I also think is a robot cat. I think that's pretty cool looking. I actually have this skin unlocked on my PS4. I'm playing the Switch version, of course. I have the Tiny skin and the Purra skin, as well as the Crash and Cortex skin on the Switch version. And besides this, we also have new skins for Chicken Stew. But unlike the others, you have to win a whole bunch of races to unlock these skins for them. Rather than just purchasing them in the pit stop. So it's pretty cool though. And finally, we have Megamix. Now, for people who are not aware, this is a reference to Crash Bandicoot: The Huge Adventure from the Game Boy Advance. It was way back. It was also called Crash Bandicoot XS, aka extra small. And in the Huge Adventure, at the end of the game, once you get all the relics, it's the 100% true ending. When you get all the relics and then you defeat Cortex again, there's a malfunction to the machine that Cortex used to shrink the world. His plot in that game was that he shrunk the earth so he could be the big guy for once, pretty much. A little plan to bring Earth's inhabitants down to size. So what the malfunction did was it's caused Cortex, Engine, Tiny, and Dingodile to fuse together. And this is what they turned into. You can't see it, you can't really see it, but he has Dingodile's lower half, which you can't really see. He has Tiny's upper body, and like half of Engine's face, and the other half is Cortex. It's like 25% of his face is Engine, and the rest of it is Cortex. And he's looking a lot more grotesque in this version too. Like he's even got an M on his back, which he didn't have before. And he's got spikes actually growing out of his shoulder, which he also didn't have before. That's pretty freaky. He's just looking much more beastly, much more menacing looking. And we unlock him by reaching the end of the bronze tier in the Grand Prix for this month. So that's a nice little Crash Bandicoot tribute for today. Anyway, Rustland Crash. Let's see. Yeah, we have a new cart here, the Desert Duster. Desert Duster, the Dusty Rider, and the Nuke. And whoa! I actually haven't looked at this one yet, but it looks really cool. Look at those spikes. That's awesome. It's too bad I'm not gonna unlock that one until we get the ooh, this one looks really cool too. The Dusty Rider. Well, I just have the Desert Duster because I purchased that one in the pit stop. We gotta unlock the other ones by completing the bronze, not completing the bronze tier, but getting through the bronze tier and then later on the gold tier. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. That's a pretty cool looking design. That's a pretty cool looking color. Anyway, I'm gonna use, let's use the champion card. And we'll use the new decal that we got from getting in the top 5 on the leaderboard in the Winter Festival last month. Pick a new set of wheels. Let's pick the green ones. Green tag. And then paint job. I'll pick the red one. I thought the red one looked pretty cool. Yeah, that looks cool. Alright. Yeah, stickers. All I have is the Cortex one, but it'll do. I think even Crush's hair looks like more, you know, I can't even think of the word, but whatever. Here we go. No talking to Devin of exposition. Let's get into grinding. I loved Crash Bandicoot: The Huge Adventure. I played that a lot on my Game Boy Advance years ago. I still played it. I played it again. I went through it again like almost 3 years ago. And it's still fun. Easier than I remember it. But fun. All the same. Megamix Mania. Which is supposed to kind of be like a messed up abomination of like past tracks. I mean, you can kind of see a Rouge Tubes right up ahead. And I think you can see a little bit of like assembly lane and engine labs, like you see Engine's battleship over there. And I messed up. Alright. Oh, and I already messed up. Oh no. I haven't completely figured out this track yet. Just trying to get used to it. I do like it. I think this track is really cool. So, as y'all can see, this is a very Mad Max inspired Grand Prix for Crash Bandicoot. It's basically Crash Bandicoot meets Mad Max. I've never actually seen any of those Mad Max movies, but still. Pretty sweet. And as far as I know, I think there's 2 shortcuts. 2 shortcuts on this track. I figured out one of them, but I haven't quite figured out the other one yet. I know where the second one is, but I'm about to show the first shortcut right here. I missed it the first time because I forgot about it and I messed it up. Oh man, no good. No good. That's no good. Well, yeah, you gotta be careful with those mines, those like paintball mines or whatever they are, that are like in the middle of the road. Because they are obstacles and they hurt you. Alright, let's get this shortcut this time, Crash, come on. Besides, we gotta get this shortcut for... yeah, there we go. That's not so bad. I forgot about it the first time and then I failed it the second time. The other one is so much harder. It's like all the way to the left. You can kind of see the road a bit to the left there. But I haven't figured it out yet. Like, I haven't figured out the proper speed for it. I assume you need blue fire for it because it's a really big jump to that path. And I've never made it. Yeah. All 3 minutes is pretty bad. Whatever, I got what I came for. Look at that, we already unlocked 2 things. That's what happens when you got a 75+% boost. Dusty Rider. Very nice. We'll have Megamix unlocked in no time. And I'd really love to play Megamix more, but unfortunately it'd be like a long time before I could like use him properly because every other, like the thing is, with all these, ever since the Neon Circus Grand Prix, like all the characters that get new skins get the biggest boost. And the new characters, with the exception of one character, doesn't get a new skin. I mean, it's not bad on this one because Megamix is the only new character for this Grand Prix, which is a first. We'll only have 1 new character this time. I'm going to do Slide Coliseum next because that's part of a challenge. Load, please. Thank you. Actually, I'm gonna switch the sticker. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. Yeah, so yeah, all the new characters that are introduced in every Grand Prix, they don't get a Nitro boost as big as the older characters that all get new skins. Like the old characters with new skins always get a plus 25% boost, which is on top of the 10% boost you already get for selecting the character, gives you the biggest boost in Nitro character wise. And the new characters don't tend to do that. The highest they get is plus 15% for like their last skin, which you have to like win. You have to win 25 Whoa. Uh-oh. Whoa, okay. Alright, hold on. Hold on, something just happened. Okay. No one else is really here, but I'm sure you guys noticed that. That was a huge freeze. The game just like froze. Oh! Oh no, I missed that. Okay. That's another new mechanic that they added for this Grand Prix. Oh, and there's another one right there. Golden Wampa. Golden Wampa fruit that you gotta catch. Pretty similar to the ghost hunting from the Spooky Grand Prix. If you catch the Golden Wampa fruit, you'll get 200 extra coins. Which is awesome. I'm trying to catch it. Come on, come on, come on. Get it, get it, get it, get it, guys, come on. Yeah! Alright. So, yeah, what I was gonna say was, what I was saying, the biggest boost a new character normally gets is plus 15% for the last skin, and you don't get that until you like win 25 races with them. Except for one character. Like there's one character in the Grand Prix, like one new character in the Grand Prix that always gets a legendary skin. But the thing is, you don't get that legendary skin until you already completed all the tiers in the Nitro bar. Like, once you complete the gold tier, which is the last tier, you get the legendary skin, and then there's really no point to having that skin anymore for the boost because you've already filled out the Nitro bar completely. Even if that skin is pretty cool. Like thus far, the only new character to be introduced in a Grand Prix that didn't get a new skin, like that didn't get a new skin in the Grand Prix they were introduced in was Spyro. Like Spyro didn't get a legendary skin until the Winter Festival Grand Prix. He was like the main star of the Spyro and Friends Grand Prix, of course, because of course he was, it's named after him. And he didn't get his own legendary skin. Instead, Evil Crunch was the gold tier guy. It's kind of a bummer, because I like Spyro a lot more than I like Crunch. Also, I just completed a challenge where it said, no boost needed, which basically meant, we got the Dusty Rider orange paint job. That basically meant we had to win the Slide Coliseum race without boosting from any turbo pads. But there aren't any turbo pads on this track. So, what is even the point of this challenge? Of a challenge like that when there's no challenge to it? It's like the reverse version of that one challenge they had in the, I think it was the Back in Time Grand Prix, where it said to win a race on Hyperspaceway without touching any of the turbo pads, which is impossible to do because you need the turbo pads to actually get through the track. That challenge is almost like their apology for that entirely impossible challenge they had before. Alright, what are we gonna do now? I think next up we're gonna do some crystal challenges. We've got a challenge where we gotta get 75 crystals in any mode, so we're gonna do just that. I really do love the addition of Megamix. I think it's a really awesome addition, and I don't even care that he's the only character of the Grand Prix. I think it's awesome. Like, it's no big deal that that he was the only new character, because he is a really cool character, and he's got a really awesome redesign. Like, if you look at his design on this game and compare it to The Huge Adventure, it's so much better here. Because in that game, Dingodile had kind of weird pants. He had like blue pants with like little I don't know, maybe they were like stars or something. He was like essentially wearing pajama pants. It wasn't a bad design. Dingodile still looked good, but it still looked a bit weird. Okay, I think it's, yeah, like this. Now we go up here. So, yes, really do enjoy the new design. So much more detail. So much added to it to just make him look like a monster out of a horror movie or something. It's just awesome. And I really wish I could play as him more, but he just doesn't give a good enough bonus compared to other guys. I'm definitely going to be using him a lot though, because I think he just looks awesome. Megamix. So it's just so cool that they're bringing back like so many characters that you wouldn't really think of at first. Like so many obscure characters. This was like a character. Megamix was a character that was really in only one game. I think apparently Crash Bandicoot 2 Entranced on the Game Boy Advance had like a multiplayer mode or something. which I find hard to believe. Because I thought I played that game before and I don't remember no multiplayer mode. I mean, maybe not, maybe it is, but apparently it was like a multiplayer character in that game. I mean, because Crash Bandicoot 2 Entranced was basically more like a Crash game, just more the standard Crash game where you collect crystals and smash boxes to get gems and all that. So it feels weird to have a multiplayer mode in that game. If there actually was. Maybe there wasn't and I'm just being like stupid or anything. I didn't play Entrance that much. I unfortunately never got to play that one. I mean, I didn't get to play that one for years. Oh. It's alright. We can still get this. I don't care if I'm gonna mess up numerous times. We got plenty of time. Go ahead and get this. Whoop. Whoop. Alright. And that. And that's it. And that is. Whoa. Let's just go this way. Yeah, as I was saying, like, Megamix was really only in, like, one game. For all intents and purposes, and now he's back in this game, and it's just awesome. And then, like, last Grand Prix, they brought back Rillaroo and Yaya Panda, when Rillaroo was only in Crash Bash, way back on the PS1. That was, like, his only appearance. And then he got brought back last Grand Prix, and they brought back Yaya Panda, who was only on the only in the mobile games, like the Nitro Kart mobile games. Yeah, parking lot. And then they added chicken stew. I love that chicken stew got added in the last Grand Prix. I think they're really cool. I like how Chick sometimes like provides commentary on how he's doing in the race. He's like, Chick in the lead, or whatever like that. I haven't played him as much, but I do really like him. I like that he's in the game, and I love Stu. Stu's just like, Stu has such a infectious personality. He's like all happy and hyper and everything, and it's just impossible not to like him. He's got a lot of enthusiasm. Good old Stu. I love the, and you gotta love that pun in their name. Chick and Stew, chicken stew. This will probably be a pretty short stream, to be honest. Let's see, we do much on this one. Whoops, here. That and the stream froze a bit ago, somehow. Or maybe it was the game. It's so weird, like, I know I saw it and it looked like the game froze. I've never seen it do that before. Oh well, if we don't. We only need 75, and we can miss a few here and there. I don't even know where the last two are. I remember, oh, I saw one. I don't care. I remember this one was probably like the trickiest crystal challenge for me though. Like the trickiest one outside of Adventure Road, the parking lot. So, if I failed that, I failed. I mean, I did fail it, but, you know. Oh well. Basement. Do 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 do. Whoa, forgot about that. Still using the drift. I found that I've come to like the drift class the most out of like all the different speed classes in this game. And the drift class, if y'all remember, that was introduced in the Spooky Grand Prix. So yeah. Like this class, it's like basically has slightly more turning than speed, but slightly less drifting. Like it basically sacrifices a little bit of the speed for a little more drift. But I like that. Like I have enough drift to make tight turns while still having plenty of speed. That makes it my favorite. And we got the and we completed the Crystal Gatherer one. Crystal Gatherer challenge. Let's go here. And we'll do a quick little crystal gathering in parking lot again. Do a crystal battle where you have to collect 10 crystals in the parking lot. And I don't like making these challenges harder than they need to be, so that's why I have it on easy. Just to save us some trouble. Hold on. Hey! Rude. Them, that was very rude. While you were even in this game, you're a no-name character. I know you were in Nitro Kart, but you have like no backstory at all. You're basically one of Oxide's minions, but besides that, you have no backstory. But then again, a lot of Crash Bandicoot characters don't really have a backstory. Like, well, you can probably attribute like half the backstories of half the cast to a this was like a mutant insert name of animal here created by Cortex or something. Oops. Alright, here we go. Alright, just hold on to these 10 pistols. I don't even know if I'm using the vocabulary right. I don't think I was using a tribute right in that sentence just a bit ago. Maybe I should have just said boil down or something. Let's fight restricted. Whee! This has been quite a day for fighting game fans too, I might add. I mean, I'm going a little off topic here, but we had the next Super Smash Bros. DLC character revealed this morning, and not exactly a popular pick. I mean, for me, it's like, okay, that's alright. I'll still use the character anyway. Like, I'll dedicate a stream to him/her. And just like I do with all the with all the Smash Brothers DLC characters, I'll do that. Do the same thing I do with all of them. I'll like dedicate a stream to them, like playing them online or just playing them offline, that kind of thing. And then just move on. I already forget the name of the... I'm blanking on the name of the character too. Like, it's two characters. It's another Fire Emblem character. It's male and female, like Robin and Corrin are. But I already forget the name of the character. I know it starts with a B. But I'm like blanking on the name. I don't know why, because I even watched the direct. And I watched him I watched Sakurai showcase the character, and I like blank on it. I mean, I will say this: it is kind of disappointing that after all the build up to, like, excuse me, it's like a mystery character that we don't know about, and Sakurai's not going to reveal it until he showcases the character. He's like, ooh, who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? And then, you know, it was the last character of the first Fighters Pass. And everybody was like speculating on who it would be. There was a big rumor that Dante from Devil May Cry was going to be the character, which it's crazy to think about. I think that would have been pretty cool. It's crazy to think about Dante being in Smash. But after all that build up, instead we get another Fire Emblem character. Like, it's just, I mean, like, considering all of the stuff we got before, we got Joker, we got Hero, we got Banjo. Like, nothing tops Banjo, I'm sorry. Banjo is the hypest reveal to ever exist. It is my opinion, of course, and also my biased opinion, because I love Banjo-Kazooie to pieces. And then we got Terry. After all that, we get another Fire Emblem character. It just seems really odd. Like, I think the problem with that was it was kind of like it's the last reveal of the first Fighters Pass. It just seems kind of anticlimactic. All these big characters from series that have never been represented in a series that has never been represented in Super Smash Bros. Before, and then for the final character we get a Fire Emblem character, which we already have. Let's see, we got Marth, Roy, Ike, Corrin, Robin, Chrom, Lucina. I think I'm missing someone. Then we got the new character. I'm missing someone, aren't I? I feel like I'm missing someone. Marth, Ike, Roy, Crom, Lucina, Robin, Corin, and then the new character. That's like 8 Fire Emblem characters. 11 if you count like the if you like consider the male and female versions of Robin, Corin, and the new character as separate characters, which is silly to think about, really. But yeah, it seems like 8/11 characters in Fire Emblem, which is about as much as Mario and Pokemon have, which is kind of crazy. I mean, I wouldn't say it's bad crazy, but it's just kind of funny to think about. I mean, I'm not as disappointed with the reveal as a lot of other people are. Like, you should have seen the chat for the YouTube live chat for Nintendo's channel in the Direct. There was a bunch of like F's in the chat, and there was a bunch of thumbs down and everything. Everybody's going, boo! Boo! Really? Another Fire Emblem character? Boo! It was magical. It was something. I wouldn't say it was magical, actually. I take that back. It was something. Okay, what am I going to do next? I know what I'm going to do next. How much to okay. Let's see, we got Cortex. I haven't done a race with Cortex yet, have I? I just thought of that. Well, whatever. Yeah, Relic Race. Relic Race, and we're going to go to Engine Labs, because there's a challenge here where we have to... Stop falling asleep, Crash. Where we have to break all the time boxes in Engine Labs. Which we've had this kind of challenge before. We had it in for a Cocoa Park. And I think we had it for another racetrack too, or at least one other, but I forget which one. So yeah, Bay. It was Bay something. I hate that I've forgotten the name of the next Smash Brothers DLC already. It bothers me. It's gonna like bother me for like the rest of the stream until I look it up. Also, I should restart because I didn't get that time box. Nathan. No, that wasn't it. That was something else. How have I forgotten the name? Oh no. I mean, the new character does look pretty cool. I like how it's what the heck? I jumped over that. I like how it's definitely new character is definitely more unique than the rest of the Fire Emblem characters. For one thing, they don't have a counter. Like pretty much every other Fire Emblem character except for Robin has a counter. I missed it again. Okay. Now I can get this. I did it before on PS4. Yeah, so it doesn't have a counter. Instead, it has like instead for down B, they have like a slower version of the Falcon Punch, pretty much. Oh, come on. Come on, Crash. They have a slower version of the Falcon Punch. And then they have like a different version of Joker's up B, where they like grab you out of the air. And this one like spikes, I think. And they use like a variety of what in the world? Why did that not happen? Why did it not? Okay. They have a different variety of weapons to use, the new character does. As the bow, they have like a spear. And oh, come on. I don't care about getting new time. I just want to get all the time crates. I mean, I don't care about getting the best time. Yeah, they have a spear. They have a bow, which they have like a... They got like a charge shot. They have like a charge shot for their neutral B. That's the neutral B has their bow. Like they have like a different weapon for every direction. It's like up, down, side, and then neutral. And I think that's pretty cool. I think what was it? I think they have the spear for the side B, and then they have the bow for the neutral. Then they have the chain. They have the chain for up B. I mean, not up B. For up, just up in general. Ah, come on. Yeah. Yeah, they have that. They have the bow, they have the chain, they have the spear. And then they have the... I think they have a... excuse me. They have a sword. Like, for, like, default, I guess. Well, maybe not. I mean, I see... Oh, I forgot about that. Okay. They got this sword. I mean, they just have... They have everything, pretty much. They have every kind of weapon. Almost every kind of weapon. And... But the thing is, like, with that neutral B and like the bow attack, they have like that weakness where if you like charge it for too long, like you once you try to charge it for too long to get more power, then you're stuck in it and you can't cancel out of it. And if you're against a character that has like a reflector on them, then and they counter it, well, good luck. And also don't use the down B on don't use the down B on characters with counters, because it's a super slow attack and it's easy to counter. So basically it sounds to me like the character has like a bad matchup with like half of the cast because they have a half the cast can like counter at least one of their moves in some way, in like a way that's like not advantageous at all to the new character. That I find kind of funny. I think the new stage does look pretty cool too. And here's another funny thing. Dante was the big rumored character. He was like the big rumor. There was like a rumor going around that he was going to be the character, all because of like an interview, I think, with his VA that was saying, or like with someone, not his VA, I think it was somebody else's. There's another Devil May Cry voice actor who almost all but stated that, oh no, I just realized that I missed one. I just missed the time box. I didn't realize I missed the time box until I was like right about to cross the finish line. Oh man. Okay. But yeah, Dante was the big rumored character to be the next character for Smash. And the female version of the new character that takes his place has a Dante color. Like, it has a red jacket and white hair. I find it pretty funny, actually. There is pretty much a Dante color. That might actually be my main color for that character when they come out. And we know when the character's coming out too. It's January 28th, so that'll be pretty cool. It's not too far away. So I am definitely interested in using the new character. I am definitely interested in the new character. The next DLC character for Smash. I still can't believe that I'm blanking on his and her name. Like, I mentioned it dozens of times and I already forget it. It's stupid. stupid of me to forget. The name of the character. Whatever. We're not going for best times, of course. Only trying to get all the boxes. Alright. That. And yeah, so I'm still excited for the character. I'm gonna use him / her probably a lot because it is mighty interesting the way he and she plays. But I'm more excited for the next Fighters Pass really, because they did reveal that the next Sakurai did reveal that the next Fighters Pass is getting 6 characters and not 5. That's exciting. I am very much interested into and they couldn't, and he did say all of the characters have already been decided. He didn't reveal any hints as to who any of them are, but he did say that all 6 of them have already been decided. So there'll be no, please get this guy in Smash, please give us Waluigi, give us Crash, and stuff like that. I mean, well, then they'll probably still do that. It's like, I hope you guys chose this character, I hope you guys chose that character. That kind of thing. I don't entirely care. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm fine with the new Fire Emblem character that they have, but I perfectly understand the disappointment that everybody has. I mean, I am disappointed too. Not as much as everybody else, but I mean, yeah, it is understandable why some people are not happy with the latest Smash reveal. They even lampshade in the trailer how many sword fighters are actually in the game. Which I thought was pretty funny. They were addressing it.
Too many sword fighters, huh?
I'm not sure I actually like that character that oh no. I actually like that character that was telling the new character to be in Smash. Like, go be in Smash! I just found her kind of annoying, to be honest. I mean, I've never played Fire Emblem Three Houses. I know that's the particular Fire Emblem game that Fire Emblem character comes from, Fire Emblem Three Houses. But really, it still can't bother. You know what? I'm gonna look it up right now. I'm gonna look it up right now. Somehow I'm blanking on the character, and it's bothering me so much. I'm just gonna look it up right now. I know it starts with a B. Byleth, that's what it was. Alright, Byleth, yeah. It started with a B. I thought it was spelled like B-E-Y-L-E-T-H. I know it was very close. I was thinking like Bailiff for some reason. It was Byleth. Byleth, I think that's how you say it. So yeah. I think when it all comes down to it, I think what probably would have made people more happy was if, say, maybe Byleth and Banjo switched places on the Fighters Pass, and Banjo was the last one revealed for the pass. That would have created like the hype still would have been, the hype for Banjo still would have been just as huge as it was when he was revealed back in E3 last year. I mean, I mean, yeah, E3 wouldn't have been as big for Nintendo. I mean, maybe they still would have won E3 anyway because they had a Breath of the Wild 2, but maybe Banjo should have been the last character revealed for the Fighters Pass. I mean, then we would have had to wait until January 28th to use him, but small price to pay. I would still be super excited for him anyway. I'm still going to use Byleth. Who knows, he/she might become my favorite Fire Emblem character to use in the game. Byleth might overtake Chrom as my favorite Fire Emblem character to use in the game. We'll just see. Anyhow, we've got another challenge we have for this month, for this Grand Prix, is to beat Oxide's time in Oxide Station. And as you can see, I've already done that. Actually, since the last Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled stream that I did, I've not only unlocked N Trophy by beating all of his times in Time Trial, but I also unlocked his digital skin by beating all of Oxide's times in the Time Trial mode. So, yay me! Pat on the back for me! So yeah, I like that I did that. It was surprisingly easier than I thought it was. I mean, it wasn't easy, but I expected that I would never be able to, that I'd have a very slim chance of doing it. And lo and behold, I actually did manage to do it. So since I already beat Oxide's Ghost on this racetrack before, I know I can do it again. So here we go. Check the stats. We're doing good. I might go for another hour and then call it a stream. But speaking of, we're going back to a fighting game DLC. Not only did we get Smash Brothers, but we got a new reveal for the Joker in Mortal Kombat 11. Yeah, I haven't actually played Mortal Kombat 11 in a long time, not since I got the Platinum Trophy for the game, which was, I got the Platinum Trophy pretty much a month after the game came out, and I haven't played the game since. And I don't know if I ever will play the game again. It's not that I mean, I enjoyed the game, but, I mean, Mortal Kombat is not, like, and I do like Mortal Kombat, but it's not, you know, top material for me. Still enjoy it, but it's alright. And not because of the and not because of, you know, all the violence that series has and all that. It's just that I never got to experience Mortal Kombat in the same way that I experienced fighting games like Tekken and Soul Calibur and Smash Brothers. Oh, joys. Alright, come on, we can catch up, guys. I know I can beat Oxide's Ghost. I can get ahead of him. Matter of fact, I think it gets worse as the laps go on. Oh man, bad timing. Okay. This is actually considered one of the hardest Oxide Ghosts in the game. Like, even the N Trophy Ghost is considered pretty difficult on this track. But yeah, we got the Joker revealed as a DLC character for MK11. And I haven't gotten any of the DLC for MK11. because the season pass for that costs like, last I checked, I think it was like $40. I'm like, you kidding me? I'm not gonna. I mean, I guess I would buy a season pass of DLC characters that was $40, but only if it was like top priority for me, which, excuse me, not exactly. Mortal Kombat 11 DLC was not exactly top priority for me at the time, especially with stop hugging the wall. Not a good thing to do. Especially with CTR and Nitro Fuel kind of right around the corner at the time. And like Smash DLC was coming out too. Well, not really. I think at the time that Mortal Kombat came out, I mean Mortal Kombat 11 came out, I should say. Only Joker was out for Smash DLC, and Hero was still a ways away. No, you get away outside. You get away outside this guy. Shut up, phone! Not now. I'm in the middle of racing Oxide's goats. Do I have it? Okay. Wait, what? I thought I didn't beat him. Actually, never mind. I guess I did. I think it's probably just because I already beat him before, so it doesn't actually say you beat Oxide. Like, I'm sure if you like beat him the first time, it would say. I mean, it does say you beat Oxide like the first time you beat him. But since I already beat him before, it doesn't say you beat him again. So I thought I might actually. I thought I didn't beat him at first. But we did it. We unlocked the Megamix. There he is. Awesome. But yeah, it was like $40 for 6 characters in Mortal Kombat 11. I was thinking, not exactly in a rush to get that right now. Like maybe when they all come out. I think like Spawn's the only one left after Joker. They had, because for the Fighters Pass they had Shang Tsung, Night Wolf, Sindel. Those are all like classic Mortal Kombat characters. But then we had guest characters. We have the Terminator, the Joker, and then Spawn. And I saw the Joker trailer just before I did this stream. I like watched a Maximilian dude's reaction to it, and I agree with him. He is super cool looking in that game. Like he looks really good. He looks like he has like a really good design. It's not too crazy. It's like pretty simple in its design and stuff. And he has like a lot of references to the comic books and everything. Like there was a reference to Death in the Family with his fatal blow, which I thought was pretty cool. Excuse me. And oops, wrong one. He had a pretty funny fatality. Well, not funny. Not like funny. Just dark humor fatality. Never mind. I'm fumbling on my words. Anyway, we're gonna do Hotter Skyway. I just thought of something. Hold on, I want to check something. So yeah, I thought the Joker's reveal was pretty cool. At least in comparison to the Smash Brothers one. But actually, back to Smash Brothers, well, of course I said I am excited about the next Fighters Pass. 6 characters, so you never know who they might be. And let's see what else we got here. I'm just looking at all the challenges very quick. a race with Cortex. Yeah, I'm gonna be Megamix. I'm gonna show off Megamix with this next race. I love it. I love how the voice is like a big distortion kind of thing. And just look at how he twitches. Ew. Creepy. It's like he's got like an underbite now. He's got a bunch of sharp teeth. He didn't have that before. Like his beard is like the cortex hair on him. The cortex hair on him is more. The cortex hair on him is like more like rough and scraggly and everything. It's like more unkept and unkept and all that. There's like boils on his head. Ew. Boils on his head and the back of his neck. Ew. Very much a monster. But yeah, I like the fighter's pass, and I got a good laugh out of I like how we're getting a Cuphead me costume. I don't use the me costumes. I don't use like the Miis at all, really, and I don't really use the costumes. But we're getting our Cuphead costume complete with the Cuphead theme, just like with the Undertale Sans, which I actually like that. I think it's pretty cool and kind of funny. And I've never even played Cuphead. I was actually more happy about that than I was Sans. Like the hype for Sans when Sans was revealed as a costume for the Mii Gunner, and like the hype kind of eclipsed Banjo almost. Like there was no Banjo to compete with the. There was no like banjo level character to be able to compete with the hype of Cuphead this time. So yeah, I think that was pretty cool. Yeah, I really do like the inclusion of this character and how much more personality they put into it. Like in the Huge Adventure, all you did against Megamix, the special bonus level Megamix, was basically a 2D chase level. It was like a 2D version of the classic chase levels from older Crash Bandicoot games, and indeed they had the chase levels in the Huge Adventure as well. Like besides that, there was like also levels in the Huge Adventure where you had you rode on Polar and you had to like run away from an abominable snowman. They had those sequences in that game, and all Megamix did was kind of just thrash about wildly and like run after you, and you had to run away from him. You had to like run away with the speed shoes and like jump over a bunch of Nitro and everything. And if he caught up to you, he would like laugh. If he like caught up to you and killed you, he would laugh, or he would like just continue thrashing about anyway. And I just love how much more character they have in him now. They have all the constant twitching, the new monstrous design, and how his voice is all distorted, and he does kind of all the things that all the characters he's made up of do. Like he laughs like Cortex, he does like Tiny's hand, Tiny's like bringing his fist together thing. He's twitching like Engine. Oh. should actually like be quiet for a bit and see what he says. What? I have no idea what he just said. I guess he said we are the superior or something like that. Like maybe it was supposed to be a reference to Cortex's victory quote where he's like, I'm the superior one. Oh, he looks really cool though. We got a new skin, Toxic Megamix. Very nice. Now I'm going to switch characters though, so I can get the maximum amount of reward I can get for completing this challenge. I have to win in Hot Air Skyway twice in a row without falling off. Without falling off the edge. They've had this challenge before. They had it in the first Grand Prix. So I'm going to use Cortex. His Rustland skin. And I'd just like to say, this particular skin for Cortex reminds me of both of Ebenezer Von Clutch as well as the Evil Twins. The outfit makes it so he's like shaped kind of like the Evil Twins, Victor and Moritz from Crash to Insanity. And I actually kind of hope they get added into the game later. The Evil Twins, I think they'd be cool to bring back. And they have personalities too, like Moritz was the goofier one, and Victor was the more serious one. Well, I guess they didn't have, you know. Well, they didn't have the biggest personalities, but then again, Crash Bandicoot isn't like a huge character-driven, story-based series. And I'm perfectly okay with that. This was before Naughty Dog became the storytelling, character-driven giants that they are today. I mean, of course this was not Naughty Dog. I mean, the original CTR was Naughty Dog, but not this version. Still excited for Last of Us Part 2. Hype has kind of died down, but I mean, because it's been a while since the last stuff, and there are games I'm more excited about this year than The Last of Us Part 2, to be perfectly honest. But still excited for the game, because it is a really good story. The single-player campaign, in my opinion, was the strongest part of the first game. And it's cool to see Ellie and Joel's story continue, even though it seems like it'll mostly be Ellie's story. I'm so afraid that I'm gonna like mess up and end up falling off. Oh, come on now. I can hold blue fire on this track for. It sounded like the phone just went. I thought I heard the phone ringing in my head. It was weird. Anyway, I can hold. I mean, not to brag. I'm not one to brag at all, but I have been able to hold blue fire on this track for a pretty long time, especially when I was racing against End Trophy and Oxide's Ghosts on this track. But not actually doing it right now. So I can get super far away from. I am actually super far away from them right now. Wow. Matter of fact, I'm so far away from them, I won't even risk taking this shotgun. Oh, okay. was thinking I wouldn't have enough turning.
I have enough stats and turning to make that turn.
All things considered, Megamix might be my favorite character reveal so far. I mean, besides Spyro. I definitely love that Spyro the Dragon Maiden in this game months ago. I'm the superior one. And I love the detail of his voice being muffled underneath that mask he's wearing too. Very nice. And when like when you use like the Rustland Purra skin, the voice is roboticized because Purra is a robot in that skin. I'm the superior one.
Alright, what else is there for me to do?
When 15 mirror mode matches, I think I'll do that. I think I'll do that off camera because that'll probably get too boring for me, like grinding the same race over and over again.
Alright, excuse me.
I'm the superior one. I need more practice with that, with the new track, with the Megamix Mania track, before I tried to beat Trophy's Ghost. It's like I was even trying to beat him earlier, and I was like, wait a minute, how are you getting ahead of me? And I was like, alright, you're taking the shortcuts that I don't know about yet. Why do they bring back into the race? And why do they bring back Points Are Precious? These challenges are just like insane. It's like the odds of getting a situation like that where you can complete these challenges are just not very good, I don't think. Oh. Also, I haven't run into a lot of golden wampas yet. Oh, I know what I can do. Check this here. Ring routine. Oh yeah, we haven't done a ring rally yet. We got to do that. We'll do the ring rally for the new track, Megamix Mania. Whoops, there you are. I do the ring rally, then I'll do the, I think I'll do the Crash Cup next as a local cup. Then I'll do a couple of online races and then I'll call it a stream. Whoops. Whoop. Ah. If I was... Okay. Okay, that was embarrassing. Alright, well, let's try that again. We barely got started on that one. All because I missed the shortcut. I haven't had enough practice to get that shortcut nailed down yet. Yeah. There we go, there we go. That's more like it. Whoops. Oh. I have heard that I think we're apparently supposed to keep getting Grand Prix in this game until May of this year. And if that is true, then sure. That sounds good. Support this for almost a year, giving us new content every month. Like even if support isn't even a year old for it, they still give us new content every month pretty much, and that's pretty sweet, I'd say. I feel like if that is true. If that is true, then like maybe after the last Grand Prix that's in May, they'll like in June to celebrate the year being a year, the year being a game old, the game, I can't speak, the game being a year old, to celebrate the game being a year old, they'll make everything available in the pit stop, like permanently, like everything from every Grand Prix will be permanently available in the pit stop. I predict that's what they'll do. And it will always be like that for like the rest of the game's lifespan. This is much better. Figure things out with this track. Trying to see if I can make that shortcut. How in the world do you make that shortcut? Like even with I had blue fire there, and it still couldn't make it there. I can make the other one. All right enough, but that second one is just how even. Actually, now that I think about it, I wonder if with Byleth being the next DLC character in Smash, I wonder if we're gonna get like a Fire Emblem exclusive online tourney, since we're gonna have 8 characters to choose from. Why not, right? There was already a Mario exclusive, like a Mario character exclusive online tourney a couple months ago, and that had like 8 characters. I think it had like Mario and Luigi and Bowser and Peach, Rosalina and Luma, Bowser Jr., Dr. Mario, Piranha Plant. That's pretty much 8 characters, I think. Oh, and Daisy. There's more than 8 characters. Is there more than 8 characters? Hold on. Alright. Wait, what? What did he just say? I've never heard him say that before. What did he say? man. I'm gonna have to look at that later. But yeah, we got Mario, Luigi, Peach, Daisy, Bowser, Bowser Jr., Rosalina and Luma, Lana Plant, Dr. Mario. Okay, so Mario still has more characters than Fire Emblem. Okay, they have 9, as opposed to Fire Emblem having 8. They have technically 11. I guess Mario characters are technically 11 if you count, or even 12 if you count Wario, Donkey Kong, and Yoshi. No, 11. Wario and Yoshi. There's another thing I was thinking about the Fire Emblem, about the reveal. Since they revealed another Fire Emblem character today, this does give me, this does make me think that for the next Fighters Pass, like sometime in the next 6 characters, we could get characters from series that are already in the game. Like maybe we'll be able to get Waluigi after all, or maybe I think Akuma would be a cool addition to Smash Brothers. Akuma from Street Fighter. He could be like he could be to Ryu what Isabelle is to Villager. That'd be kind of neat. Basically, I can see Crash, Spyro, Waluigi, and Akuma. Those are like the 4 ones that if I were to want anybody else in the game, it would be those 4. Crash definitely being the one at the top. At the top of the list. I mean, I don't necessarily need anybody else in the game. Really. I mean, I love Crash, but he doesn't need to be in the game. I mean, he doesn't have to be in the game. Especially since I got Banjo, so I'm satisfied enough. Anyway, we'll do the cup race. Crash Cup. Mirror mode, of course. It has to be that way. And we'll continue to play as Cortex. Actually, let's switch the paint job and wheels around. There we go. So yeah, we'll see who else they add in Smash Brothers in the coming months after Byleth gets in. We'll just have to see. So, Byleth wasn't the hypest reveal, but it was not the worst. I don't even know what the worst Smash reveal is. There's probably no bad Smash reveal really. Like every Smash reveal has its benefits. And there are people who are happy about Byleth. I mean, it's not like it's completely one-sided, like, what the heck, why another Fire Emblem character? There are people who are definitely excited for Byleth getting in the game, and more power to them. I am excited, because, you know, more Smash Brothers characters, and I love Smash Brothers. But as I said, I do understand the disappointment. I really do. His skin really does make me think of the Evil Twins. Like, he really does look like he could be a member of the Evil Twins from the back. Or like part of Von Clutt. Like, he could look like Von Clutt from the back too. He's got like the green helmet on and everything. Makes me think of Von Clutt. I also think Evil Crash from Twin Sanity could be a good character they could bring in. I mean, some people might not like it because he's a palette, because they say he's like a palette swap of Crash, or maybe he could just be like a skin for Crash. I think he is different enough from regular Crash to warrant a separate character slot though. Like, he's basically Crash if he was a monster that ate everything and... well, not ate everything, but he acted like, you know, King Kong or whatever. I mean, he beats his chest. Crash Bandicoot if he acted like a beast. There you go. Super far away from everybody. Maybe I should have put them on hard difficulty. Oh, I'm not gonna make that shortcut this time. Yeehaw! Also, I don't have my chat bot on today because I'm trying not to drop as many frames, and I haven't dropped any frames so far, but I feel like I'm more at risk of dropping frames if I had the chat bot on, which is why I have it off for the stream. Sometimes I have it on, sometimes I have it off. I mean, this is just one of those streams where I don't have it on. I just remembered something. Here's a character I really would like for them to bring back into this game. Fake Velo. Velo and his fake giant, well, not giant, but he was like a lot bigger. Velo in his fake robot form was a lot cooler than his real self. Like, I think I speak for everyone when I say that. I mean, really, fake Velo was a lot cooler than real Velo. I mean, if you like real Velo, more power to you, by all means. But real Velo never appealed to me at all. Like, he's probably the character I've used the... oh, hello, there was a golden lump on there. I missed it. Real Velo is probably like the character I've used the least in this whole game. Like, either him or Geary. And probably the only reason I don't use Geary is because he doesn't have a legendary skin yet. Poor Geary, he's like the only character. He's the only character in this game. Well, not the only character, but the only character of the launch roster to not have his own legendary skin yet. Because there's still plenty of characters that don't have legendary skin, mostly the new characters that they added in the Grand Prix, but Geary is the only one of the default roster that doesn't have a legendary skin. And that's too bad. Especially since I feel like there is potential for a Geary legendary skin. I hope I'm not being too loud, by the way. I'm sorry if I'm being too loud. Like maybe my mic is too loud. Maybe the game is not loud enough. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I love those cameos of N-Gen's mechs from Crash 2 and Crash Warped. So good. So many references. So little time. said this also before, and I'll say it also again. This game's like a love letter to Crash Bandicoot fans. Oh no, that was the TNT crate I put down earlier. So. I'm gonna use Megamix. I'll use Cortex for the first online. I'm gonna do a few online races after this, and then I'll call it a stream. And I'm gonna use Cortex for the first online race because that's required for a challenge online. After that, I think I'll just use Megamix for the rest of the stream and then call it a stream. Still don't think this will be too long. Might be maybe 2.5 hours at most. But we'll see. This will not be the last time I stream this game, of course, though. I've made it a thing to stream me grinding from each Grand Prix at least once. Actually, I don't know. I don't know if I did any grinding for. I did do a stream for the Back in Time Grand Prix. I can't remember if I did one for the Nitro tour though. That was the first one. Oh, I forgot to mention this. This is the Apo mask. I guess that's how you say it. I keep forgetting to mention this. This is a brand new mask that they created just for this game, and it's basically a combination of Aku Aku and Uka Uka's designs from Crash of the Titans / Mind Over Mutant. So that's pretty cool. And this mask actually serves as the invincibility mask for all of the Rustland skins. Like if you have any of the Rustland skins equipped, then that new mask serves as the invincibility mask, which I think is pretty cool. And I do like how it's a fusion of the Aku Aku and Uka Uka designs from Titans and Mutant. It makes me feel better about Uka Uka's design because I did not like Uka Uka's design, especially compared to his old design. His old design is king compared to his new one. Like that. I think I see Uka Uka's Titan design and I think that's a chew toy for a dog. That's really what I think Uka Uka is. Titan's Uka Uka is a chew toy for a dog. I also wasn't that much. I like the Aku Aku's Titan design more than Uka Uka's Titan design, but I still love the old design a lot more. Like probably the only design I'd say I really liked out of the Crash of the Titans Mind Over Mutant designs was Crash himself. I think he looked really cool with the tattoos and how expressive he was. I do think that's a cool design for Crash. Oh, here it is right here. The invincibility mask. This kind of thing you will never see happen in Mario Kart. When will you ever get an invincibility item in first place in Mario Kart? Like, seriously. Oh no. I got so distracted by that I messed up. Okay. Like, you will never get a star while you're in first place racing in Mario Kart, but here, sky's the limit. You can get an invincibility mask if you're in first place. Why not? It's happened before, and you just saw it happen there. Oh jeez. Oh, Megamix got in front of me. You shouldn't even be here. Not right now. It doesn't make sense for you to be here because I'm here. I'm Cortex. I love the colors. I love the different skins for Megamix, by the way. Not just his legendary skin, but also all the different colors he has. The nightmare skin, that was the nightmare skin that Megamix is using right now. It's like all purple. It's the final skin you get for like winning 25 races with Megamix. And then there was the toxic design that we just got. I mean, we didn't just get it, but that's the one we have unlocked. Whoa, get away from me. And oh man, I forget what the other one is called, but it's like a red design for Megamix. Yeah, dude. Oh. Get out of here, fake crash. Vicarious Vision's favorite character. Apparently. I heard Vicarious Vision really did like Fake Crash though. That's why they kept putting him in everything with their games. Like they let him have a lot of cameo appearances in the Insane Trilogy, and they developed that game. They really liked using him in Entranced, as well as the Game Boy Advance version of Nitro Kart. Oh, actually, he was also in Nitro Kart. He was also in the regular Nitro Kart. Nitro Kart. Alright, here we go. Rainbow Road is done. That is pretty much the Rainbow Road. I think I mentioned this before, but I do really like how a lot of the CTR tracks were they kind of make me think of Mario Kart tracks, especially Mario Kart 64 tracks. You know, Higher Skyway, Rainbow Road, Cortex Castle is Bowser's Castle, Crash Cove, Mario Raceway, Coco Park is Luigi Raceway. I don't know why, but I felt the urge to hum some Mario Kart 64 music. I feel like Mario Kart has reached the point where they have to start bringing back tracks that they've already brought back before in previous Mario Kart games. Like in Mario Kart 9, I'm sure they're going to bring back a lot of tracks that they've already brought back before. And I'm all for that, really. I mean, I'd love to see what some of the older tracks would look like with, you know, shinier, more detailed graphics and stuff. You can bring back Choco Mountain from Mario Kart 64 again. Like Yoshi Circuit from Double Dash has been brought back twice. The Rainbow Road from Super Mario Kart has been brought back twice. They've already started doing it. They've already started bringing back tracks they've already brought back before again, and bringing them back for Mario Kart 8. So they brought back Yoshi Circuit twice. They brought back, I already forget, Rainbow Road Super Mario Kart twice. I'm sure there's probably at least one more that they brought back again. Brought back twice. The cup is mirror. The pen is blue. The pen is royal blue. I love this intro pose coming up. I mean, not this intro pose. This podium animation for Cortex coming up, by the way. Looks really cool. I haven't even seen the podium animation for Megamix yet. I hope I can see it soon. but I heard it's really good. Look at this. Oh, yes, so good. So good. I love that pose. That's pretty much the whole reason why I actually bought that skin, to be honest. I saw that podium animation play out in the pit stop when I bought that, and I was like, oh, that animation looks so cool, I'm gonna buy him. Yeah. Strong girl in the wasteland. So I think all we got left is just some online stuff. We're in the parking lot. Big 10 races. Golden Malpas. This is my ride. Dusty Rider. 12 laps. Track Adventurer. With the Desert Duster. Check out my new ride. Alright. Yeah. We're gonna do a couple online races and then we're gonna call it a stream. Excuse me. But yeah, I know I've said it countless times before, but I'll say it one last time. Still excited for the next Smash Brothers character. Even with what we got. It was a nice... Still excited for it, and gonna have fun trying Byleth out. Like I am more interested in this character than I am in Hero. I'll say that much. Because to be honest, I never got into Hero. And Hero's probably like my least favorite of the DLC characters so far. It's just I just could not get into Hero as much as I could the other ones. Desert Duster. Whoop! Hey. I hate that. I hate that it does that. I hate that it kicks you out. I hate that it kicks you out of customization when you get a match going. It's dumb. Oh, the thing already. Thank you. Oh, that's pretty cool. Ah, now my leg is itching. Feels like I just got stung in the leg. Eesh. Big old skeeter. Just took my leg and took a big chop into it. Hey, look at this. We're racing on Megamix Mania. How about that? Look at all the Cortexes. So many Cortexes. Oh, it would be. This would be even. I took a picture of it, and maybe I shouldn't have, but it was even. It would have been even funnier if all of us were using Cortex. So many Cortexes. That's great. But yeah, after I use Cortex, I'm gonna use Megamix for a couple of matches, and then we'll call it for the day. I know I complete another challenge if I win an online matchmaking race with Megamix. I'm kind of low-key hoping I don't get that and don't win that until I like unlock a bigger bonus for Megamix, but if I get it, I get it. If I win the race with Megamix, I win the race with Megamix. Kind of glitches out a bit there. I don't know if that's the stream or if that's the game that does that. Like it glitched down on the Megamix picture there and the big background there. Alright, here we go. I wonder if there are some people who have figured out the second shortcut yet. Probably! Oh, good start. Oh, and they come back too. It's not like if... Like the paintball bombs respawn, the paintball mines respawn. It's not like they're gone forever after you run into them. What is that? Oh, missiles still useless as always. Almost always. Y'all could be a lot more useful than you are. I seriously feel like half the time the missiles are more useless than the red shells are in Mario Kart. Because the missiles are supposed to be the red shells of this game. But they're ineffectual. They're like ineffectual most of the time. Yay, we were totally ineffectual. There we go. That's how we do it. Keep thinking I'm gonna get... Oh man, get the boost. Ooh, I almost ran into the red potion. Running into the red potion is like the worst thing you could do because it like slows you down and it mixes up your items and you can't select for... Get an item for a while, and somehow I'm still in second. Aha! Finally caught your streak. Yes, you did. Hi, sweet fantasy. Welcome back. Long time no see. How are you doing today? Also, Happy New Year. Haven't seen you since pretty sure last time you were here was 2019. So Happy New Year, and hope you had a Merry Christmas. I find it so funny how most of us have the same Cortex skin going on. They're 20 now. Well, happy late 20th birthday, or maybe it is your birthday today. I don't even know. I'm sorry, but happy birthday, happy 28. Very nice. Yay for hitting the big 2-0. I actually won that. I'm surprised I won that. But then again, most people probably aren't used to this track yet. Like I don't win online races too often. Nah, it's not that much of a payout for those coins. Well, I hope we can get Coco Park and Polar Pass while we're in the online lobbies here. I'm playing the online mode right now. I've been grinding for the new Rustland Grand Prix that just started in this game. Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled. This is the 7th Grand Prix of the game. So, Season 7. Pretty much. Look at that. We all have the same. Yeah. Triple cortex. We gotta take a picture of that. Yes. Excellent. And I love how you have the new mask floating around them too. Alright. So now let's get some Megamix action going on. And I'm gonna use the Imperium. There we go. Wait. Good job, screen. That's a bit better. Wait, oh, never mind. Like, I thought of something and then... I was like, wait, it's probably not a good idea. Oh, well, it is a good idea, but then it's not. Actually, let's see. Theme challenges. Oh, come on, look at this. Okay. With the Dusty something. Dusty Rider, I'm pretty sure. Come on, get me out of here. Alright. Come on. I don't like how they kick you out of customization. That bothers me a bit. They kick you out of customization when you get a match. Oh, okay, I don't have any decals yet, so let's just go. Here we go. Oh, there we go. We got a few different characters. Ooh, somebody got the Rustland Dingodile skin. That's a skin I want. I want the Rustland Dingodile skin. I'm waiting for it to show up in the pit stop. Like I'm pretty sure I could buy it now. Like I could just keep on buying I could like keep on buying packs in the pit stop because I have like 40,000 coins. So I can keep on buying the packs until the pack with Dingodile comes in. But I want to save my coins because not all of the new Rustland skins interest me. I'm not that interested in Coco's because the makeup is... I'm not like a fan of the makeup on Coco for the Rustland skin. And not into Engine skin either. Also because I don't really use Engine. I mean, I like Engine kind of as a character, but I don't use them a lot because there's a lot more characters I like a lot more. Like Megamix. I love the inclusion of this Megamix character. Anyway, hot air Skyway. I hope somebody who's playing this Megamix gets in the top 3 though, so I can see the podium animation for Megamix. I heard it was really good. Ooh. Oh, I was actually dropping off the edge there. Whoa! Woo! Oh, no. Oh, that's no good. Oh, messed it up. Oh, I messed it up. Oh, here comes the warp shot. Or a warp board. I think they're called warp board. I used to always call them warp shots. Whatever. They still got their speed boost from the Winter Festival. They used to move slow. They used to move slower than they do now. The warp orbs are basically the blue shells of this game. For those who did not know. Take that. Take that. Bingo. Bye. Okay. It didn't fall off. Ooh, they got playing a Dingodow's in front. Cool. I get to see a Dingodow's podium animation too, possibly. Oh, I missed the... Dang it. I missed the jump and I couldn't hold on to the blue fire. Now I'm gonna get fifth. No. Oh.
This is a horrible mistake.
Hoping for top 3, but oh well. I think we're still gonna see a Megamix's podium animation anyway. What's Luigi doing here? There's ghosts that need catching. I know. You got with Luigi as his username. Yeah. Alright, what do they look like? Oh, it does have a change then. I knew it. I knew it. Also, that I was getting a kick out of the Megamix animation there. It's just like I thought. He's doing all 4 of their victory poses. He's doing Cortex, he's doing Engine, and he's doing the tiny pose and doing Dingodile pose. What are you doing here, Chick? Come on. I mean, not Chick. That's Stu. That's clearly Stu. Why did I call him Chick? You ain't a part of this new stuff, Stu, unless here's a new skin. Excuse me. Mixmania again. So that guy's figured out the shortcut, that second shortcut. I'll have to keep on practicing it. Oh no. Like, time you get hit by a power up, it's like, nope. No option to take a shortcut anymore. You're like close to a shortcut and then you get hit by a power up. It's like, nope, can't take it anymore because you don't have the speed for it. I'll pick up that second shortcut later. Maybe on my own time. Oh! Ooh, that's the best way to go. Wow. Oh no. Maybe I could have tried to go for the shortcut there if I held on to the blue fire. Well, I'm getting second. Guy ahead of me just got did that shortcut too much. Oh. Power sliding to the limit. Sprayed pigments, Dusty Rider. There we go. We got a decal for the Dusty Rider. Excuse me. So good. Yeah, Cortex. Yeah, probably. I think in another 15 minutes or so, going 2.5 today, then call it a stream for the day. Another feature I wish they could still out of this game. I wish you had the option for a mirror mode race in online. That'd be interesting. I believe I've mentioned that before, but it'd still be cool. There we go. There we go. He just said an engine quote there. He said, "Faster, my cart, faster." Oh man. Half the time I don't really understand how I get squished. Like I know if you like speed boost above a person, you squish them and everything. Like you speed boost them or you like have like the super engine or the speed boost item, you can squish them. But like half the time it seems like that's not what happens to me when I get squished. I just like get squished because this gets randomly squished. Whoa. Actually, I just thought of something I can do. Switch characters because there's a challenge I can do where I have to get in the top 3 with Megamix, Oxide, and Trophy. And since I've already done it with Megamix, I'm gonna do it with Oxide and Trophy. And this here is the Hot Rod Oxide skin, which you get for completing the adventure mode 101%. I went back over, since the last time I streamed this, I went back and got all the gold relics in my old adventure mode file. Because I only got like mostly sapphire the first time. So I went back and got gold, and I got the gold relic paint job for the carts, as well as the Hot Rod Oxide skin. Actually, maybe I'll do this later. I have a different idea. Oh yeah, I still gotta do the ring rally stuff. This is my ride. There's a lot of stuff I still gotta do.
Life is a bowl of wampus. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
Alright. Yeah, I'll go and do this. Let's see. Some Polar Pass. Nicole Laps and Coco. Yeah. Alright, so I'm just gonna go offline and do this right quick. Okay. I'm gonna do it with Megamix. At least the first 2 times with Megamix. Red Templar Megamix, that's what it was called.
Most pleasing.
Wait. Never mind. Oh, this is a big way to grind for more golden monsters too. Oh, why are you going that way, Wampa? Don't get in the way! I can't even like see. He's so big. He's so big. I can't even see. Yeah, there we go. That's one way to get it. He's so big that I can't even really see what's behind me. Good way to grind for challenges and a good way to grind for wins for Megamix. I want to get more wins for Megamix so I can get more of his skins. And I like Megamix. Oh man. Yeah. Ah! That's the shortcut. Oh, I could jump too late was the problem. Alright, doing it a second time. Then I'm gonna switch to a different track. Do that 3 times. Well, yeah. Go. Oh man. If we could have held onto that blue fire a bit longer. Nope, didn't realize that was there. At least this will be quicker with Cocoa Park, because Cocoa Park's like the smallest track in the game. Whoa. Alright, I'll do this one more time, but this time I'm doing it with a character that gives me a bigger Nitro boost. Excuse me. I'm just so rude. I'm full of all the rudeness. Alright. Yeah. Don't you just hate the time? Don't you just hate the time of the year where your hands just get all dry and all, ugh, get all messed up and yeah, not good. This is my right hand that's been suffering mostly too. That's the worst part. And I'm right-handed too. My poor right hand. Yeah. Okay. Hold a pass. Again. One more time. There you go. Ah, would have been epic if I was able to avoid it somehow. Oh man. Ah. See it. No, come on. Very rude. Okay. Okay. There we go. Hey, Cody.
What's up, Kevin? How you doing today?
Well, I've just been doing CTR today. I did Smash Brothers yesterday. Just grinding for Nitro and CTR right now. You're static. Crack a bunch of that. Yep, just CTR so far. And to be honest, wasn't thinking going on too much longer. Alright. Got another challenge to do. There we go, quick apart. Switch that, the 3. And the alternate, maybe. I wish I got CTR in all honesty. Oh. Yeah, it is a good one. It's a good one. I'm pretty sure it isn't. I imagine it's not too expensive though. Well, not expensive, not as expensive as other games though. Yeah, of course it's free. That's how it is. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. Well, yeah, but it's a nice one there too. Alright. I already forgot what happened day one. I should have read up on that. Oh, you're learning while Luigi Kingdom. Forgot about that. The guts is Waluigi. Alright, today is school. Get ready, says Wario. Okay. 10 minutes later.
Get lost in the mix.
That's not on, but whatever. Love the school Mario Kart style. Like Double Dash style or just regular Mario Kart? We are here. Let's go.
Best combination! Best outcome!
Why do you need to call someone? Who does Waluigi need to call? There's a challenge that involves 12 laps. Completing 12 laps on this particular racetrack, that's why I keep replaying it. Same thing with Polar Pass. One who is curious.
Alright, Luigi.
Who did you call? Your twin. What twin? He doesn't have no twin unless you count Mario. Well, now a twin. Exactly, well, exactly, Mario. Anyway. Oh no, Mario needs to call someone. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's the third time I've beaten that race, so I'm gonna switch to somebody else. Yeah. Switch back to Crash. Hurts kept returning the story. She must be doing something. Oh, she, eh? He. Well, Waluigi entered Royal Peach University. Hey, we got a cooking class. Gotta read day one again. It's been a while. I think you did day one when I did the last time I did the CTR stream. Yeah, time to cook food. Go to cooking class. There's a lot of students. I can make sure part one. Alright, now maybe I'll go back to online a bit and try and get some more challenges done there. While you're finishing up your story. Probably around the time after I finish the story, I'll hate to end the stream while you're in the middle of the story. Alright, what else we got? Oh, actually, I could do some ring rally stuff. Lemmy, Larry, Luigi, King, Boo, Toad, Toad, Daisy, Josie, Bina. Alright. Alright. I'll take your seat, students. Well, I'm gonna do something else. I forget what. Oh, I guess I'll do some ring rallies next. Welcome to cooking class. Let's do some ring rallies in the bonus tracks. Sister Cooks are Daisy and Rosalina. I am Daisy. Greetings. We'll make a strawberry cake. Nice. I'll look at the same route to make a huge cake. And then the Mario Brothers will taste test it. Oh, actually, no. Mario will taste test it. because Luigi's in the class. Oh boy. Plenty of time. Ah, that's no good. We missed the shortcut. Alright, see you. Plot twist, something bad will happen. Of course it will, it always happens. Something bad always happens with the Warrior Brothers, except on those amazing morning stories. Everyone gets prepared. No kidding, that was never Jim King crew in the same class. This one man watch me do all the work like a pro. Yeah, I'm sure you remember Kirby fan, right? Sweet Fantasy, the one who does all the crazy stories. Mostly involving the Warrior Brothers. How's everything going? 20 minutes into preparation. Oh, they haven't even started making it yet. Just Peach saying that just sounds funny. Oh boy. Chaos has occurred. Of course it has. Why wouldn't it? Hey! Big Dick, thank you for the host, buddy. How you doing? How you doing today? Welcome to the stream and welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream and welcome to the stream, I'm sorry. I was just fumbling over my words. Like I do pretty much all the time. Just like how I can't talk either. It's a fun Mario Kart Postal Tour stream you had last night there. Hope you got plenty of rest after that. Boy, you certainly sound tired when you're at the end of that. God, you're doing good. I'll keep going a long way. I'm grinding for some, I want that car. Yeah, it's a pretty good car. Grinding for some, grinding for some Nitro and Crash Team Racing. Crash Team Racing Nitro field today. They started the newest Grand Prix, which is the Rustland Grand Prix. Oh, I was tired for sure. Maybe and Larry are unconscious from Mario hitting them with a frying pan. King Pooh is covered in sugar. Dinner covered flour and toad. He's trying to burn from the oven being set on fire. Mario hit him with a frying pan. I want to know why he did that. Just randomly decided to hit him with a frying pan. Jake, I know you're not familiar with how my streams go, but Kirby fans in here a lot, and he likes to make up all the crazy stories, mostly involving Wario and Waluigi. Oh, I did all this. I know you're still pretty new to my streams, so this is kind of one of the things that happen most of the time. Crazy stories about you like every time. No. What I'm doing right now is this ring rally mode where you drive through rings, and every time you drive through a ring, you get a speed boost. There's a challenge going on for this Grand Prix right now where I gotta go through 900 of them, so that's why I'm doing this mode. Go to the officer, Peppy. Imagine if a teacher actually said that to a student. Oh no. You made him cry. Preach, how could you? Superman 64, I know, right? I was thinking that too. This never happened in language arts. Okay, hold on. How many rings do I have? Let's see how many more I need. About a little under 500. A little over 400, actually. A little over 400 more rings left to go to. Alright, now what? Okay, ring rally, we'll go back, and we'll do Nina's Nightmare. Megamix Mania is the new track they just added. You missed me driving on that track earlier and doing the ring rally on that one. Still got a lot of practice to do for that one. No downtime. Good, so to maintain your speed, but there are no rings around. I don't tend to do that, actually. I don't really tend to drift a whole lot. I mean, like, during ring rallies, at least. I drift a whole lot in actual races. So, might not know this. Those who don't know, the reason why I'm using this particular combination of cart and missed that shortcut. This particular combination of cart as well as crash, well, there are like certain. The whole idea behind Grand Prix is that you have to earn what's called Nitro to unlock more rewards, like more characters and more customization items for the cart, like decals and paint jobs and these new carts and stickers. And if you equip certain car parts and play as certain characters, you get more of a bonus for the Nitro. Get like a % bonus for it. I keep missing that shortcut somehow. I'm usually pretty good at that. Shortcut. And the max percentage you can have is plus 75 bonus for Nitro, so that's what I have right now. I got Crash Bandicoot and his new skin that he just got for this Grand Prix, which gives me a 35% bonus, like 10% for Crash himself plus the 25% for the legendary skin, the outfit that he's wearing. And then everything else is 40%. All like the wheels or What is it? Is it wheel? Yeah, the wheels are 10%. The paint job is 5. The card is 10, and the sticker is 5. You can't really see the sticker right now. It's a bit tricky to see on this card. Reduce cover the frosting used for the. Oh, I gotta read that again. I missed that. I'll have to read it again after I'm done with this. That was really hard. And I'm also focusing on this. Oh no. There we go. It took me a while to get used to that shortcut before. Does that even make any sense? Why in the name of this? I think you might want to check the grammar there, buddy. Just saying. I mean, I'm not like a huge grammar person, but I think that was wrong. Anyway, what happened? Luigi is covered in frosting used for the cake, and we were shoved into a wall that's covered in flour, so it's covered in soap and... or is it soup? Whatever. Soup, or whatever. So that's it. Hot melted butter that we were shoved into a sink cavity is covered in brown sugar, that is burnt from hot food landing on them. There's the Mozilla covered in frosted soup, flour, and sugar, and soap. Or soup. Hold on, soup is S-O-U-P, I think. And then soap is S-O-A-P, so... I guess you mean soap. There we go. They're just so similar. Those words are so similar, it's hard to kind of confuse them sometimes. Anyway. I like how Waluigi probably just shouts, Skinny style pretzel stick. That's the best insult for Waluigi. Your skinny steel pretzel stick. Nice. Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, no, I'm not focusing on it. Alright, we'll probably do like one more ring rally, or maybe 2 more even, and then I'll have 900 rings. Luigi goes to the office. Spider jacket. So you're in the office too? Yes, he's in the TV show The Office. Imagine if Waluigi actually was in The Office. That would have made that show even better. He'd be the Dwight Schrute of The Office. You'd probably like follow along with Dwight. Alright, here we are on Spyro Circuit. Oop, hold on. Yeah, here we go. It's just like, it's so inconsistent. Like, I haven't dropped any frames today. But I also don't have my chat bot on today. Like, normally I have a chat bot on. Normally I have a chat bot on that like spits out random messages every so often if y'all type enough in the chat. But I decided to have it off today because I figured maybe if it was off I wouldn't drop as many frames, and indeed I haven't dropped any frames at all today. Like sometimes I don't drop any frames at all with or without the chat bot on, and sometimes I drop a number of frames. It's never really consistent. Never stays consistent for long enough. The chat bot will return. No. Someday it will return. It might return next year. I don't like my chat bot. I like the messages I have for it. Although I wish I came up with unique name for it instead of just naming the chat right after me. I would get Spyro reignited Village on Switch, but it just takes up so much space from what I've like seen and heard. It like takes up like 10 gigs of space on the Switch. It's like that's too much. I love Spyro, but don't love it enough for it to take up like a third of my Switch storage space. I know the solution could be always get, I could always like just get an SD card to like store that. I don't have one, but I could get one. But I'm a bit too lazy to get that right now, to be honest. I don't even know what's going on in the store right now. I'm focusing on flying through the wings. I bet King Boo does something bad next. Maybe Toadette does something bad. Just imagining Peach saying all that, just... I imagine that's not what Nintendo had in mind with the character. Oh, Mario. I thought Mario wasn't even in the class, or did I miss that? The cake is never going to get made at this rate. I know, right? Whee! I have an idea for what I can do next after this. In this game. Whee! Thinking I'm going to not make it through this lap. Oh, yeah, not especially with that speed loss. Whoop. Oh, yeah, there we go. Man, that's not even good. Like it's the what? That's my worst score out of all the times I did that. Oh yeah, new shirt I got for Christmas. Yeah. Good, huh? Love this shirt. Good old Banjo and Kazooie. Can't go wrong with them. Well, except for nuts and bolts, but oh well, nobody's perfect. Ah, there we go. Okay, one more. Excuse me. Restart playground. Toad is soaked in hot oil and is burning. Toadette is sitting on the floor crying from getting a black eye. Mario is kept in the freezer and has frostbite. Then he is tied up and thrown into the freezer also. Luigi's unconscious due to extreme food. King Boo was shoved in a food cabinet covered in flour and butter. And Daisy and Rosalina, I missed the rest of that. Daisy and Rosalina are covered in strawberry puree and sugar. What is Mario even doing there? Well, he wasn't a part of the class. Unless he's the principal who just decided to come in and troll everybody. Boy, Peach really likes taking Savior's name and ring. Oh, he is the principal, I knew it. Exposed. Yeah, he can do whatever he wants. He's on the defeat to them. I'm a Mario. Yeah. Anyway, it's a complete failure from the world of stupidity. That's gonna be the plot twist. That's gonna be the plot twist for the next Mario game. All of those past adventures just took place in Mario's head. It'd be like Super Mario Bros. 2, where it was all just a dream. Even though that was based off of a Japanese game called Doki Doki Panic, so might not want to count Mario Bros. 2 that much. I should say American Super Mario Bros. 2. Japanese Super Mario Bros. 2 is more like the Mario Bros. We know. Well, not the Mario Bros. We know, but you know, more like classic Mario Bros. Classic Mario Bros. I'm not scared of you. I'm not scared of you. I rescue you all the time. I rescue you all the time from a big, giant dragon turtle. I'm more scared of him than I am of you. Oh, really? She said. Just to say, Mario's like, you owe me favors from all the time I rescued you. You summoned me, princess. This ain't even about Royal Waluigi anymore, that's the best part. So, it's funny how, like, this isn't even about Royal Waluigi right now, even though it's titled around them. No, can't be worth running. I'm not your friend, idiot. Not your friend, you idiot. Idiot. Stimpy, you're an idiot. There is Waluigi. Mario asking $1 million question. They escaped from the principal's office. Like a bedsheet blanket tied to go out the window. Luigi brings water and Waluigi. Whoa! Oh man, Oh, I missed those too. Come on now. Jesus Christ. Susan Rice. Susan Rice gone. Oh, that's great. Oh, off his mustache. Oh boy. Hey! New high score. There we go. Unlocked another paint job. We got the nuke orange. Oh, paper cuts are the worst. Poor Waluigi. Still don't like. I'm sorry, but I'm still not the biggest fan of this Rustland Coco skin. Sorry if y'all like the Rustland Coco skin, but it's a little too much for me. I just don't like the makeup part of it. A little too much. A little too crazy. Alright, anyway. What we got? Where'd Lucina come from? We'll go back online a bit. He grabs Mario by the mustache. Punishes Mario in front of everyone. Beat him up, says Larry. Oh no, phone. No, not now. Alright, sorry about that. Just waiting for a message to play out on the phone. Anyway, what do we got here? Beat him up, bring justice, show him his boss. I heard you, bro, you're my star. Beat him brutally, throw him into the sun. Daisy. Daisy wants the... What's justice? Beat him to my minions, says King Boo. Go back online. There's Oxide. That looks pretty cool, actually. Yeah, what's the difference? They both look the same. weird. Alright, whatever. As you wish. Choosing. Oh, I failed to find a suitable game. Choosing rice, which is not very nice, and it's only from Mars, don't kill me. Too bad. Excuse me. Here you go. Putting Burley throw against the walls and keeps getting beaten. Alright, we got Dingo Dial, Cortex, Crash in his new skin. Let's skip what we can. Okay. I like how everybody else is using speed, but me. Waluigi drive home.
What?
Let's go check him out. Yeah, let's do it. Not so fast. Uh-oh. They're not out of the woods yet.
You're no match for me!
Into a single toad turn up there and then into reading things. Alright, weapons on his side. What's on the side? Don't ask where you are. Oh. Shoot you. Oh man. Off the blue fire. Here's a little surprise. Right, what's up ahead? No, shoot the us.
Nine guys, burgers and fries. Got you.
Your friends didn't stand a chance.
$195.
So gross. I imagine you meant so gross, not cross.
Ew.
Your turn now, says the casino. Uh-oh. No. The golden wampa rush. Golden wampas are worth their weight in gold. Hey, Spyro got first. Yay! They're cubed into pieces. Well, I imagine there's not going to be a high school day 3 story then if they got killed and cubed. No, let's make a strawberry cake. Megamix Mania, the new track again. Yay! Everyone goes to Peach's Castle. "45 minutes of baking."
45 minutes later.
Looks like we're getting a little bit of lag here. Uh-oh. That's just strawberry cake with strawberry frosting and sugar sprinkles. I don't reckon. Still no drop frames.
Move it.
Whoops. Oh. Oh, there's a gold wampa. Come to me, wampa! Yes! Got it.
Exciting.
Exciting! Exciting indeed, Entropy. Exciting indeed that we got a golden bumper. I love Dr. and Trophy.
I'm glad I was able to unlock him finally.
I don't mind those fans. They're cool.
Alright.
I made it! I made that shortcut! I made that shortcut! Yes! Oh, it's the first time I've made that shortcut. Oh, excellent. Okay, now I know I can make it. I don't know what that says, Kirby. I'll have to read it later. I'm focusing on this race. I might actually win this race. Oh, no, maybe not. Oh, actually, we both got hit by that. You and me, Sparrow.
Now you're on my time, you little dragon.
No. Come on. Oh, man. Actually, I had a chance here. I would have been excited to win the race this way. Oh, I pressed it. Maybe I can still race it. Let's look at it.
Oh, I almost had him. Oh.
Now you're on my time.
Well, I still got the challenge, but that would have been awesome if I were able to win that. Oh. I'm so glad I got the shortcut though. That was a really close race. It's moist. The podium is yours. Charles are covered in all-purpose flour, and is covered in some powdered sugar, Larry is covered in strawberry puree, Lemmy is covered in some cake, Batter Luigi is covered in some butter, King Brew is covered in some baking powder and flour. Yummy. Strawberries are fruity flavor, it's moist. I'm blown away by the flavor, it's overall delicious. Oh man, I was so close to winning that. I'm so disappointed that I didn't win that. After making that shortcut. Well, I'm not disappointed that much. It was a really close race, but a bit of a shame after all that didn't. Second place, I'm good. First cake I've eaten since my first appearance in Luigi's Mansion. Aww. Keyboard and Luigi smile at each other in happiness. Finally made a cake today. That was a really good race. Really good race. That was probably like one of the best races had in a long time, and I didn't even win. It's all good. Well, best race I've had on the stream at least. Agreed. Yeah, losing is winning. I was still able to get that shortcut. So I know that second shortcut is in fact possible. And so the Warrior Brothers failed cooking class and have died. To summarize, Warrior Brothers suck at cooking. The end. Yeah, that'll be a highlight. That's a good one. I'll highlight it. Well, now that you finish your story, I think I'll do this race and then I'll call it for the day. Longest story you've made in the— oh no, that's the easier shortcut, and I'm still messing it up. Ah, no, again. Oh, it's the worst. The worst when you get hit and then you end up falling in the pit because of it. You gonna play some Minecraft? Well, alright, Kirby. Hope you enjoy Minecraft. Oh, I didn't do that. I thought that was on somewhere. Oh, I just noticed that graffiti picture of Uka Uka. That's awesome. No, I missed it that time. Perhaps I'm supposed to like jump on the very left side, the very edge of the left side. Maybe that's how I do it. I don't know how I managed to make it that one time. Yeah, I'll go back to the parts with the chaos. Those were definitely the parts. Well, that and you can rewatch the story when you're not streaming, yep. Well, I still read it anyway. I went back and read it later. It certainly had a way with words. Oh no. Okay. How does ranking work in CTR Nitro Field? Well, 8 racers. Well, this one had 7. There's one of them left, I guess. But 8 racers, and the top 3 get to be on the podium at the end. And I think it's first when you're playing a cup, like an offline cup, you get points if you get in the top 4. And it's like 9, 6, 3, and 1, I guess. No, 9, maybe 9, 4, 3, and 1. It's similar to kart. Perhaps. I mean, it's only 8 players in a race, not like 12 in the new Mario Karts. There are leaderboards in this game. They got like leaderboards for pretty much every. They got leaderboards for the time trials and the relic races and online. You get like trophies. You get like little trophy points depending on where you place online, and you get like 12 trophies if you get if you get first in an online race. And then there's also a leaderboard for the amount of, hold on, I'll show you. Alright, now I'll play Minecraft. Yeah, there's a championship leaderboard, and then there's the Nitro leaderboard. That's for the Nitro points from the bar. And then the championship leaderboard is for online points. Anyway, enjoy Minecraft, Kirby. Much like how I enjoyed the stream, and I really enjoy this inclusion of Megamix here. Very nice. I think Megamix is probably the best inclusion we've had since Spyro. I'm not even kidding. Actually, maybe not. I might have to look over that. Oh, you see how it works. Yeah. So yep, that is that. I hope everybody enjoyed the stream today. Thanks for watching. Thanks again to Fake Jake for the host. I almost said follow, but he's been following me for weeks. Thanks again for the host, and thanks for sticking around, Kirby. Another one of your crazy stories. Well, crazy stories. Sorry, I'm messing up my words here. Also, thanks to Fake Jake as well for tuning in for a bit, as well as Sweet Fantasy. Welcome back. And see y'all next time. Don't know when, don't know what for. Yeah, probably tomorrow, I guess. Probably. I don't know. But we'll see what happens tomorrow. Anyway. Hope everybody has a good day. Take it easy. See y'all later.